Okay, so yeah, it's recording. Ooh, let me get out right here. Hold on. Let me make my turn real quick. And I just wanted to come through with a quick video. It's so much going on in the world. It's so much going on in my personal life. And it's just like, woo, I need a woo sigh. I need to take a salt bath. I need to just come centered and everything. Can you get the fuck off my bumper? And and so I recently relapsed with talking to someone that I shouldn't have been talking to, and I was doing real good not talking to them because of all the because I was doing real good not talking to them, and then I ended up speaking to them only because they had a traumatic event that had happened to them, and I felt real bad. But I had made my mind up months ago that I wasn't going to talk to this individual because I was like, this person do not fool with me. And you know who fool with you and don't fool with you, because if you are old enough, you done have been around all kinds of people. You done been around like suckers. You done been around deceitfulness. You done been around thieves, whores, sluts, male or female. I mean, you get what I'm saying. You done been around a wide range of characters, so you kind of like can feel your way out and feel people out. You got some type of discernment or what have you. So I made my mind up. I was like, I'm not talking to this individual no more because they lowering my vibration. You know what I'm saying? Before I met them, I was really trying to get myself together, and I pretty much had a good vibration about myself, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, since I met this person, it's like it's just been pure hell. Like, if you believe in heaven and angels, you gotta believe that there are demons. And he made me believe in demons. I know demons do exist. So that individual kept trying to get in touch with me, trying to get in touch with me for a few months. And I was like, nah, whatever. I had him on call block, but I noticed he would call because it say no caller ID, but I never would answer the phone or whatever. And plus I keep my phone on silent. So anywho, and one day I broke down. I was like, man, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So that's when they broke down and told me that, hey, they had a really, really bad traumatic event that happened. And I was like, oh, wow. And I felt so bad for them. I mean, I felt horrible for them because, you know, I've experienced death before, and it don't matter if your mama died, your daddy died, your favorite cousin died. It don't matter. All that shit is just different levels of hurt, but it's still freaking hurts. You know what I'm saying? If you feel me, feel me. It don't matter. It's just all the shit just fucked up. That's like somebody asking you, do you want HIV or AIDS? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know, both that shit fucked up, you know? So I went through, I dropped everything, you know what I'm saying? I took off. I was like, because I don't normally take off from work or nothing. Back, if you had caught me about 8-9 years ago, I'd take off at a drop of a hat. But here lately, these last few years, I don't take off from work. So I took off, I catered to them, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that's messed up that happened, you know, because it happened all of a sudden. So I was like, you know, I was trying to be there, but I believe it was a test from God, because when God deliver you from something, you're supposed to stay away from it. I don't care what happened. I don't care if their mama died, their daddy died, whoever. You're supposed to just give your condolences and keep it moving, because you cannot forget the fact of how they dogged you. You cannot forget the fact that if something like this was to happen to you, will they be there for you? And not only that, in the Bible it says when God delivers you from something and you return to it, it's like a person eating his own vomit. Don't eat your own vomit. And if they are a prayer warrior and got prayer warriors around them, they'll be okay. It is not your responsibility. You can't love somebody into loving you. You can't love somebody into healing. they gotta wanna heal. And I knew that already. I knew about that. Everything I just regurgitated to you all, I knew about it. But I still did against what my good mind told me to. Because I remember one time I came across a Facebook question. It's one of them things that, you know, everybody could take part in. And the question was like, if your ex was dying and they had you on their thing as a point of contact and you got a new mate, would you still go? And everybody in the comments like, yeah, I go, knowing that they already dogged you. And in the comments, I was like, no, I send my prayers and cuddle back underneath the covers with my nigga and rub my feet together. And then boom, about 2 months later, or few weeks later, I got that phone call from him. And all I should have did was send my condolences and kept it moving, because nothing changed. Even when I went over there to see about him, he left me in the house, not answering his phone, not texting me back. I'm like, shit ain't changed. Only thing changed is that this event has happened to you and your family, but nothing has changed. And we got some people just don't change. Like me personally, I changed when my daddy died and when my ex died. I changed because those two men were remarkable. They were just incredible. They were beacons of life. They were earth angels. That's the only reason why I got a little humanity in me. That's the only reason why I have a little just spark in me. Because I know there are people out here like my daddy and my ex. My daddy would give the shirt off his back to you. My ex was a gentle giant, as his sister said one time, which was the truth. He was a big guy. His weight went with his height. But he was gentle. He was family oriented. He was a real man. He never yelled at me. He never put his hands on me. He just was the bomb fucking diggity. From my generation, he was all that in a bag of chips. But you gotta believe it. If there are angels, there are certainly devils. If there's a heaven and a Jesus and a Trinity, there's a devil. You gotta believe. If you believe in one, you gotta believe in the other one. You gotta know that there's the other one. For you to roam this earth and just think daffodils and doves and unicorns, you setting yourself up. You better believe there's a devil and their demons, and his demons are amongst us, and some of them are in human form. But yeah, I relapsed because I was doing good for a few months, because when I try to get in touch with him for some personal items of mine, see, he the type of man, he wants somebody to chase after him. It gives him a dopamine high. It makes him feel like he the bomb diggity. You know what I'm saying? It gives him such a rush, and then he comes down. It's like one of them crackheads. You know how you ask a crackhead why they still smoking crack? They still chasing after that first rush. He like that high. He's still chasing out that first high. And once he get that high and it come down, then he come back circling around. But not this time. I'm not going to block my blessings, because God is not going to bless me if I can't leave old and dead situations alone. Why should he bless me if I can't leave old and dead situations alone? It's DOA. So much that happened in that relationship, and there's no recovering. From the broken rib to the bloody nose to all the insults. I remember some stuff went down, and he had to go and see about his peoples. I dropped everything yet again, took my vehicle, this when I had my Subaru, and we made a 17-hour trip, which I drove mostly there and back. 17 hours in my car, missing pay, behind on my car note. But I was like, nah, I'm going to rock with you. I'm going to show you that I'm a real one. Wasn't good enough. You got to leave dead people and dead situations alone. Some dead people still walk around. You know what I'm saying? You got to leave certain folk alone. unless they show you that they have changed. And I have changed. I have most certainly changed. Not that I have to prove that to anyone. I prove that to me. Every day I get up, I go harder than the day before. I go harder than the day before. I go harder than the day before. And I was in special ed. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. And I'm totally against special ed. That shit ain't nothing but a setup that make you feel like you can't do shit. You against you in one class, and then the classmates in the other class. You should see some, no disrespect, you should see some of the people I used to run into after high school, and I'd be like, damn, the hell done happened? And like, you know, like one dude, I felt so bad for him. I seen him right after high school. He was homeless. He was homeless. This when I think McDonald's had first came out with their salad, and I was pressed for a salad this one particular time. And I went to see about a nigga. That's a whole nother story. But I went and got, damn, I'm speeding. I went and got a salad, and I'm down on Minnesota Avenue Station waiting for the bus to get home. And he was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And you know, he was looking rough, but I ain't trying to make him feel bad. And we chopping it up. And at the end of us chopping it up, he asked for my salad. He was like, "Man, I'm hungry." He was like, "Can I have your salad?" And I just gave it to him. And I really wanted that salad because I was daydreaming on you tonight. What? I wanted that salad. And I went on and I gave it to him. But I'm just saying that if I can do it, anybody can do it. He never teased me in school. If anything, he was real cool. If anything, he was just like semi-popular in school too. So to see him like that, you know, I was like, damn. And this was many, many moons ago. But yeah, when God delivers you from something, stay away from it. It's like a dog eating his own vomit to return to it. Leave it alone. I don't care how traumatic the circumstances is. And I really do, I really do feel bad for him and his family. You know what I'm saying? Because it happened all of a sudden. And I know how that is, that for something that happened all of a sudden, it's like, damn, I just saw them. Damn, I just texted them. Damn, I was just thinking about them. That's exactly how it is. And then the emotion that comes with it, it goes, it comes, it goes, it comes, it goes, it comes. And the hurt don't never go away. You just learn to deal with the shit. You just learn to live with the shit. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I'm able to speak on this is because I personally experienced it. And like, I listen to Londrell, a lot of meditation music. Ain't nothing like a hot summer day. You feeling good, you're looking good, you done got your head shaved all bald and clean and slick. You chilling with the girls. You ain't even started drinking yet. And then you just bust out crying. They like, what's wrong? I miss my daddy. I miss my ex. And it just comes all of a sudden when you start missing people. I've been at work plenty of times. And I just bust out crying. They be like, well, what's wrong? I miss my daddy. I remember I was talking to this dude once fresh after my daddy died. He called my phone. He was like, what's wrong? I was like, I miss my daddy. He was like, I be missing my daddy too. And we just started chopping it up. But this is a test. Don't fail the test, y'all. Don't fail the test. Leave people. Fool with people who fool with you. Pour into people who pour into you. Pour into people who check on you. Y'all might not talk every day and all of that, but that one text message every now and again means a lot. Hey, I ain't doing nothing. You know, I was getting these kids together and just got finished sucking my husband's dick. And you know, I just wanted to check on you, make sure you alright. Yeah, I'm Gucci. Alright, that's all. A simple text message, a simple smoke signal, an email, whatever. Fool with people who fool with you. Fool with people who can say, you know what, I was right. I want to make it right between us, because they know what type of caliber of person you are, they gotta rethink. They like, nah, this person's solid. I fucked up. Let me go ahead and make this shit right. Those are the type of folk you want to surround yourself with, not people who want to be in denial and then pop up like ain't shit happen and you supposed to just go along with it. Nah, I think the fuck not. I think the fuck not. I know the fuck not. I'm after you, nigga. But yeah, I've learned a lot on this journey called life. And I know there's a God. And I know I be messing up because me cursing just now, but I know there's a God. I know Jesus died for my sins. And I need to be in my Bible a lot more and stop giving God just a little bit. Because if you give him just a little bit, he's going to give you just a little bit. You give him a lot, he's going to give you a lot. And you just don't do it for the blessings. You just do it because, you know, you feel it in your heart. You feel it in your soul. But yeah. And I'm not mad. It is what it is. But I gotta dust myself off, and I gotta do it again. Cause I'm not gonna go through this. I'm going to get married. I like doing a freaky naughty, and I want to do the freaky naughty with one man and one man only. And that's just what it is. And I want to be with one man and one man only. And I'm going to be with one man and one man only. All this is not public pussy. This is one man's pussy. But yeah, I'm just here to tell you, if somebody call you with some disturbing news and you done cut them out your life. I mean, sincerely, like, I sincerely have sympathy for you and your family. My prayers are for, with you and your family, and leave that shit like it is. Ain't no, do you need something for me? You can even probably send a sympathy card. Don't put no motherfucking return address on it. But yeah, stay away. Just like when you be at the railroad tracks, it'd be like, stay away, high voltage or whatever. Aren't you tired of getting burned? Aren't you tired of getting your feelings hurt? Aren't you tired of your silent cries? Aren't you tired of talking to yourself, your feelings hurt, all of that? Yeah, all of that. And I know it's been 17 minutes, whatever. That shit hurt. So stop hurting yourself. Be by yourself. It's all right to be by yourself. It's all right. It's all right. Do what I do. One day I came home. I'm going to end this like this. One day I came home from work. I'm going to tell you how awesome God is. I came home from work. And I was not depressed, but man, I need something to fill my day. I'm feeling some type of way. So I told God, I was like, God, I need something to do. And I said it just like that. I said, I need something to do. Idle hands are the devil's workshop. I need something to do. I said, I got too much time on my hands. I said, I go to work, I come home, I do a little bit of overtime, I come home, but I don't get overtime like that. I was like, but when I come home, I'm just in my room. And I was like, outside costs too much. I was like, I need something to do. And the next thing I knew, my days started getting busy. I started going to school, taking classes online, and my auntie, all praises to her. Thank God for the people that, people like such as myself that do got people in their families that do come through and help them. Not everybody is as blessed as me. You know what I'm saying? Some people think they need 100 pennies. I got 4 quarters and they are solid. And I really thank God for my auntie, because she really came through. Her and my uncle really came through. And my auntie, she into education, into helping like the youth or whatever. And she is phenomenal. That's just one of my aunties. I have 2 more. But yeah, I just prayed to God. I was like, I need something to fill my day. I was like, I need other stuff to do, God. I was like, I got too much time on my hands. God said, say less, my child. And I've been doing the school thing, and I do that like 5 hours a night, just doing classwork. classwork, reading. And I'm taking another class right now that's separated from my college or whatever. So I'm doing that, and pretty much I listen to church every day. You know, I fell off a little bit, but it's all, I wouldn't say I fell off, I just wasn't listening to it. But yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say is just stay, don't beat yourself up. We all fall short. It says it right in the Bible. You fall short, but dust yourself off and get back up on there and do it again. And I was thinking about something else when they say that they asked God how often you should forgive someone. I think it was like 77 times 77. Take that and use it on yourself. Forgive yourself. Keep forgiving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here reckless like, okay, God gonna forgive me or whatever, because I certainly wasn't thinking God gonna forgive me. I was just thinking like, God, I was thinking I knew better than God in this most recent situation. God was like, my child, he'll be all right. I got him. You worry about you. I was like, nah, God, I gotta check on him. That's messed up. I done had a conversation or two with this individual. God said, I got this. Move it along. Mind your business. And here I am making a video because I was being hard-headed.